YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Twizz the Talent back with another video. Today we're going to be going over the best controller settings for Call of Duty Warzone Cold War. This video is pretty straightforward. I'm just going to go over the best settings for the controller that I think will have you beaming kids out the sky. Alright, these are the settings that I use and I have no complaints with. I'll never complain about, oh, I hit the wrong button or this or that. No, these settings are perfect. After we go over the settings, I'm gonna go over high kill gameplay using the DMR. It's a throwaway video, but we're gonna throw it in at the end so you guys can see exactly how clean these shots are with these settings. With that being said, if you guys are liking the vibes and you guys feel like you enjoy the content, don't forget that sub button, that like button, and comment below. Tell me what other videos you guys want me to do. You can look forward to seeing another settings video coming up, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. We're just gonna keep it moving. Enjoy the video. Let's get it. Alright, so as I mentioned, we're just gonna briefly go over my controller settings and I'll explain why I have each setting the way I have it. So first of all, we have button layout. So for button layout, I choose to go with tactical. The main reason for this is you switch how you crouch and how you melee gun butt. Okay, so for this one, instead of using your melee button as R3, you now switch that to your crouch button, which makes movement a lot easier when you're trying to slide cancel or drop shot. This is a beautiful setting to adjust to. If you haven't already, please, I encourage you, switch over to this. You will thank me later. Button layout, I just keep this at normal. Invert, vertical look. Okay, so let me just say this. If you have your vertical look inverted, you're insane, you're a psychopath. You need to get checked into a mental hospital. Moving on. Dead zone, very depending on how your controller is, right? So if your controller has a lot of drift, then you might want to adjust your dead zone. So this is a personal preference. You have to check your controller and see what works best for you. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity, I both have these at 6 right now, but I do play with these quite often. So I've been playing majority of my Warzone gameplay with them at 8, and I just recently switched over to having them at 6. I feel like I'm not losing any of the speed that I had at 8, but I am gaining a little bit of more precision. So I think 6 is a good place to keep it. I also recently lowered my ADS sensitivity for my zoom, low zoom, high zoom, depending on which gun you're using, of course. I put these both at 0.80. This is personal preference. I know the base that I have it for is 1.00. But I encourage you guys to don't just take my settings and go with them. You guys should really check these out and experiment, see what works for you and what doesn't. This might be too quick for you, this might be too slow for you. It's all personal preference, okay? But keep in mind that I do use a controller and I use the PlayStation 4 controller. So, you know. Aim response curve type. So this is your aim assist, right? I have my aim assist as standard, but I know a lot of people that have it at linear. Once again, it's personal preference. Standard, it feels like regular Call of Duty aim assist. Controller vibration. So if you guys watch my settings video for Apex Legends, you would know that I am not a fan of controller vibration, especially if these are battle royales. These are competitive shooters, okay? You're dropping in, you and your team, or solo, whatever you're doing, you're going in and you're facing players that are on PC and other console players. And if you're on mouse and keyboard, your mouse is not shaking when you're shooting, okay? You're at a disadvantage already trying to go against those guys that can flick and hit you in the head. All right, so turn this off, please. I implore you, I encourage you, do that. Thank me later. Once again, aim assist. You could a lot of people I know have been using precision. I use standard again, just like the aim response curve type. It's traditional Call of Duty. It's just regular aim assist. It's something that you should have engraved in the back of your head. Try it out. Scale aim assist with FOV. Okay, so this is for all of my players that are on computer, PC players. If you have increased FOV, you want this on. You want to scale your aim assist depending on how wide your FOV is. So for me, example, I have my FOV at a full 120. So I want to have the aim assist as if I was on that base 80 FOV. That's what you use. Weapon mounts activation. So like, this is personal preference. I have mine at you aim and then whatever button you use to melee, that's what I have my weapon mount at. Okay, but I know a lot of people have different buttons for this. To each his own, right? Weapon mount movement exit. So this one is actually this is actually very particular, right? So what this does is, if you have this disabled, you have to stop aiming to release your movement. While if you have this enabled, you can press the same button that you use to mount to unmount. Okay, so I encourage that you put this on. It just gives you more options, really, because you can still stop aiming and then you can unmount, or you can stay aiming and unmount and be able not to lose track of someone that you might be tracing in the distance, or someone up close that you have locked on but they're just out of range and you can't turn anymore. Definitely something that I would put on. Aim down sight behavior, you want to have this on hold. You don't want to have this on toggle. If you have it on toggle, what that means is you're gonna have to press whatever button you have to aim twice. Once to aim and another time to stop aiming. That's just too many buttons. You just want to hold. It's just like you're holding, right? You hold, you let go. It's easy. Equipment behavior. For this one, I have this on hold. It's easier, right? If you're throwing a grenade, you hold and then you release. You don't want to tap it, then tap it again to release. It's personal preference, but I think it makes more sense to have it on hold. Now, use and reload behavior. This one is so important to keep up, especially with players that are on mouse and keyboard. You want to have contextual tap on for this. So what that means is it'll take you a little bit of time to get used to. Don't get me wrong. Okay, don't get me wrong. But once you have this down, you'll be moving quick, speed. Everything in this game is speed, movement, pace, speed, movement, pace, positioning, of course, and all the other gunplay factors as well. But contextual tap lets you open doors quickly, makes you switch weapons just by the press of a button. You don't have to hold the switch, so you're able to move around. Everything is just a lot quicker and a lot more fluid. Depleted ammo switch, weapon switch, sorry. So what this does is, if you run out of bullets for your primary gun, you'll automatically switch to your sidearm. It's a good failsafe, right? I don't necessarily notice I use this too often, but I'm aware of my bullets. You might not be when you're in the middle of a firefight, so I'd use that. For armor plates, I have apply all, so you only have to press your armor plate button one time during the engagement, rather than continuing to press Y or square, whatever you have it, or holding down triangle, Y, whatever. You don't have to do that the whole time. You press it and then it applies them all. It's a beautiful thing. So movement, I have my slide behavior as tap. It's just quicker. Once again, this whole game, it's common theme here. Everything's about movement and pace. So there you go. I have auto move forward off. I don't want to just walk forward without me telling my character to do that, but I do have automatic tack sprint on. If you want to play with pace and you want to play quick and get high kill games, I suggest that you use this. You don't have to. You definitely don't have to, but it'll save your controller. It'll definitely save your controller, and it will help with quick pace movement. In the video later on, you'll see that I use this quite a bit actually, so check that out. vehicle camera recenter. So what this does is after you get in a vehicle or get out of a vehicle, it centers your screen to in front of you where you're looking at. So I definitely recommend that you have this off. And finally, we have parachute auto deploy. So what this is it's automatically enabled. It's base enabled. So once you start playing, it's going to be enabled. But I suggest that you disable it. One thing that you're going to have to take into account when you disable it is if you go and you're going to the washroom, or your mama calls you, or your girlfriend calls you, whoever it may be, if your team goes and jumps and you make it to the end of the bus and the plane kicks you out, you will die. You will hit the floor without your chute deploying. But with that being said, is if you go for quick hot drops, this allows you to get as close to the ground as possible before you pull your chute yourself and land, which gives you quicker drops, and it helps you get on the ground and get some early kills quick and easy. So I suggest you have this on. If you feel like you learned something from this video, or you want to show me some love, don't forget to hit that sub button. I do have gameplay following this, so stick by, relax, enjoy the gameplay, man. It's a banger. I was beaming everybody and everything I seen. I had 19 kills with 40 people left in the lobby. We were absolutely frying. So stay tuned, lock in, and I'll see you soon.
Clear to engage all targets. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Alright, it's trio.
Oh yeah.
Pushing around long ways. Nice.
These guys have satchels.
But
Enemy UAV overhead.
down one. Live things down.
Okay, there's only one left then.
I'm pushing. Oh, he just hit self. Stuck in my pocket.
He's cracked.
Crack the other one.
Watch it. Enemy target is down. Well done.
Mark the target.
Oh, you just threw him over me. One left.
Bro, this guy lasered me. I don't even know where he's at. Oh, he's pushing me.
Nice. Popping.
Two cracked.
Nice.
One down.
Pushing around.
Loading 2-0. Copy. Cluster strike away.
Dropped inside.
He killed Steven.
Got him.
Oh fuck, I moved my car.
No one's shooting me. Where's that?
Easy kill for you.
Oh, I couldn't see him. My bad. He's behind the tree. I couldn't see him.
I know, same for me. One's low.
Guy dropped all the way back, I believe.
They're right here.
Mark the target.
Alright, that's all you.
kind of close up on you.
Getting sniped at from somewhere. I don't see him.
Target right here.
Guy just hopped at a cop. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let him hit it. Where guys kill. Nice.
Be advised, UAV is being moved. RTV
Got
for
one.
resupply.
Yes.
Target
Be
right here.
advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply.
Requesting recon.
UAV entering the area.
The guy in here.
I'm in trouble.
We'll see.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV
Nice
for
Claymore.
Dude, how did my Claymore go off? We've got gas moving in.
You're not dead yet.
How many are left in there?
One.
Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover.
Get shot in the back.
Is it here somewhere?
UAV overhead.
Yeah, those guys are kind of
Get shot from
over
bank.
here.
Moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up top.
Oh, guys right on me. No, I'm dead.
Enemy marked.
He's not good. He's not good. I just hit that guy. Push him.
Teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns some redeployment. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Is it bad to drop on that same spot where we died?
I would.
You gave him a free. Stand by for redeployment.
Alright, let's go. Was it just one team?
There was one guy. I killed everyone else.
No way. Alright, I'm dropping right on my loot.
Moving.
Not dead.
He's pushing you.
Yeah, he is.
No!